Good evening and welcome to Poland Daily, the first English news program in Poland. I'm your host, Benjamin Lee. Christians all over the world celebrate Palm Sunday today. On this day, the Catholic Church commemorates the triumphant entering of Jesus Christ to Jerusalem on a donkey. It's also the beginning of the Great Week, which ends with the main Easter celebrations.
The Catholic Church celebrates the Sunday of the Lord's Passion, also known as the Palm Sunday, which begins the Great Week and commemorates Christ's triumphant entering of Jerusalem. When Jesus entered Jerusalem, people were throwing palms. They were so happy, and we are so happy as well that he came to save us by his death. We want to thank him for that. The Palm Sunday begins the spiritual period of Christmas. The Passion of Jesus was read in churches. Marches with palms were held throughout Poland. The palm is a sign of rebirth. This is the symbol of welcoming Jesus, just like it happened ages ago in Jerusalem. This is very important for me. This is the most important part of the Mass. The custom of bringing the palms to the church by faithful is cultivated in the entire world. The Palm Sunday was celebrated in Rome as well. Pope Francis led Palm Sunday Mass at St. Peter's Square.
The Prime Minister of Poland, Mateusz Morawiecki, is going to participate in the worldwide premiere of the movie Poland, Le Royal Tour, held in Los Angeles. Producers of the documentary movie about Poland, of which the narrator is the Prime Minister himself, are a famous American journalist, Peter Greenberg, and the Polish National Foundation.
By the age of 19, he'd been kidnapped, arrested, and beaten multiple times by the secret police, before ultimately prevailing over his captors by helping to bring on the collapse of a rigid and cruel empire. His name? Mateusz Morawiecki, and today he is the Prime Minister of Poland.
Today is the 102nd anniversary of the death of Ludwig Zamenhof, the Polish Jewish inventor of the international language Esperanto, which is considered the most widely used constructed language in the world. Zamenhof died on April 14, 1917, and is buried at the Jewish cemetery in Warsaw.
Ludwig Zamenhof was born on December 15, 1859. He first developed the language in 1873 while still in school. Zamenhof grew up fascinated by the idea of a world without war. He believed that this could happen with the help of a new international language, and it's eventually led to the creation of the Esperanto language. Esperanto is considered the most widely used constructed language in the world, with up to 2 million users able to speak basic Esperanto. In light of his achievements and his support of intercultural dialogue, Zamenhof was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize and selected as one of the eminent personalities of 2017 by UNESCO on the 100th anniversary of his death.
Finland will elect a new government as a nation of 5 million inhabitants will go to the polls today. According to the opinion polls, the opposition is likely to win the election, with the Socialdemocrats becoming the largest party with around 19% of the votes. The anti-mass immigration party, the True Finns, just behind them, supported by around 16.5% of voters due to a surge in support following a number of recent high-profile immigrant rape gang scandals.
The Socialist Party has a good chance of forming a government for the first time in 20 years, if the opinion polls prove to be accurate. The party of True Finns could, however, surprise and come in first place after a strong finish in electoral campaign. The party leader Jussi Halla-aho argues that the two main issues of the election will be mass immigration and climate change.
We want to reduce to as low as possible the kind of immigration that is, in our opinion, damaging to the public finances of our country and to the safety and security of people. That means mostly so-called humanitarian immigration from the third world. And we want a more moderate and sensible climate policy that does not chase industries away from Finland to countries like China.
The party has also benefited from the media attention given to the immigrant rape gang scandals unveiled this winter. The issue received foreign media coverage after British journalist Katie Hopkins travelled to Finland to cover the story.
And the breaking news here in Finland is that 3 men have just been arrested, suspected of sexual assault of young children. Now, that's the second case The first case in Oulu, we're going there tomorrow. But look, it's now in Helsinki too.
The party leader of the True Finns argued that the rape gang scandal has opened the eyes of Finnish voters.
As you probably know, we have doubled our support in opinion polls during the past 6 months, and there are some clearly identifiable reasons. The incidents in northern Finland involving asylum seekers, humanitarian immigrants who have committed serious sexual crimes against children.
The election results are expected to be in later tonight.
Spain is also preparing for parliamentary elections on April 28th. The Spanish nationalist party Vox is surging in polls and could, according to opinion polls, possibly unseat the socialist government if Vox decided to form a coalition with 2 other right-wing parties.
The party kicked off its electoral campaign in the city of Toledo before the party leader Santiago Abascal left for Madrid, where he unveiled the party's official electoral poster. Abascal argues that mass immigration is a danger to Spain.
Porque no es de sentido común decirnos que no podemos defender las fronteras.
It is not common sense to say that we can't defend our borders. No, because they want to come. Migrants, now they call them migrants, and they talk about migrating freedom. It is common sense to say that Spain is our home, with walls that are our frontier, and we open the doors of our home to whoever we want. And when someone knocks on our door, we ask them what they want, what they are going to do, what they are going to give us, and what they have in mind. If we see them kicking the door down and walking over our police forces, we kick them out straight away.
Support for the party surged in late 2018 because of the secessionist crisis in Catalonia and the massive increase in African migrants arriving to Spain. Party leader Abascal has also campaigned hard on issues relating to law and justice.
What we are defending is completely normal. It is common sense to defend our private property from politicians who steal with taxes, from squatters who would be kicked out straight away without a court process, and from anyone breaking in, thief, killer, who enters the house without the right to enter.
Spain is the last large country in the EU which until now hasn't had a right-wing populist party in its parliament. It is widely expected that this will change on election night.
That's it for today. See you next time on Poland Daily. But stay tuned for the Poland Daily Weather Report, followed by the Poland Daily Business section.